Hello everyone, my name is James Sewing. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to start the start talking about the history of Kukishin. I'm going to make this short. It'll be several videos because I don't want to do one long video and just bore the heck out of everyone. So we'll do short little videos. Please feel free to comment or questions or please feel free to leave them below and because that's the whole purpose of this, is to get some dialogue going. And again, let me also say my Japanese is horrible, so I'm going to be reading some of the names. I will be botching them up, so all that the fluent Japanese speakers don't hate on me because my Japanese is poor. This is all about the history of Kukishin, not about how I speak Japanese. So the first name we're going to come across is a gentleman by the name of Otomo no Furimaru. Okay, he is. This is supposedly around the year 754. And Furimaru was a master of the bow, the jo, the sword, yuara, which is an old name for jujitsu or grappling, and the naginata. And he is the founder of what is thought of as a sister or grandfather school of Kukishin called RYU. It wasn't a popular Ryu and it kind of died out. Didn't last very long, but it was revived by a man named Shinzaburo Motonaga, and he became what is listed as the first Soke of Tosoi Ryu. Now, the Tosoi Ryu, the name was changed by a gentleman by the name of Kitasumi. Kitasumi changed it to Kishin Tosoi Ryu. Now Kishin is a religious term meaning fierce god. Why he changed it, I don't know. Anybody else out there who might know, please again let me know. Then in the next name we come across. And these names that I'm giving are the primary figures. I'm not going through every soke in the list. Right now I'm just hitting the primary names, and just to get us going with the history, and need be we'll backtrack. But the 11th soke, who was Tsukumi Kansada, he added what is called Daiken Taijutsu. Daiken Taijutsu is something we'll get into a little later. I don't want to get into now. Right now we're just talking about the history part, but I will come back and talk about Daiken Taijutsu. Now the next name and the most popular name, this gentleman is written as the founder of Kukishin. We'll kind of answer that in a moment. Why he's the founder of Kukishin, but his name is Rushin Yakusumaru. He was born, I believe, around the year 1318, I believe, and he was a master of. But first, let me backtrack again. He was a member of the Fujiwara clan, and he was a master of his family martial art, which was called Shinden Fujiwara Muso Ryu. Okay, and Rushin was also very big into esoteric Buddhism and Shugendo, which he learned from a monk. The reason that this is important because there is a large section of Kujien and Kujikiri, and which is the spell writing, the cutting, and in the air, and all those are there's a lot of magic and spells and divination in Kukishinryu, and this is the reason for that. Well, again, we'll get more into the esoteric, or what is called Omyodo. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, but forgive me. Which was where the Kujien also comes from. Now, Rushin joined the Northern Court. I cannot remember the year. I tried to look for it and couldn't find it. But he joined the Northern Court, and at that time there was a battle between the Northern and the Southern Court. Now, during the battle, or I should say after the battle, because the North won the battle, there was an emperor by the name of Emperor Go-Daigo. Him and a couple of his vassals or retainers were captured, and they were treated. The emperor was treated so poorly by the government, that Rushin felt compelled to help him escape, which with the help of a couple of with some help, Rushin did that. After they had escaped, there was a posse that was sent after them, and they were forced to Rushin and his help were forced to defend themselves to help the emperor, to help defend the emperor. There was a famous battle in which I'll get into, because the whole battle of Rushin had a naginata, and he deflected arrows, and then the tip was the blade of the naginata was cut, which is where the Jojutsu came from. But once we get to the Jo, we'll get to that. But they helped the emperor escape, and after they escaped, the emperor was so pleased with Rushin that he changed his name from Fujiwara to Kuki. Now this is where the Kuki name first appears, which is why Rushin is so important. Now, the name Ku is, of course, everyone knows is 9. There is some not argument, but there's some debate about the ki, because before the Edo period, the ki was actually pronounced kami, so it was actually ku kami, which means spirit or Holy Spirit, something along those lines, which translated into the 9 Holy Spirit school or the 9 God school. I've seen it written both ways, and it's because of that redundancy that they changed it from the kami, or from the spirit to ki, to the demon. So now it's known as the 9 demon school. Okay. So that's just a brief history, just to get us started. Again, anyone out there who has further information, things I've missed, mistakes I've made, and I'm sure I'll make a bunch, please feel free, contact me, leave comments, because that's the whole purpose, so we can get a solid, so we can get the truth about Kuki, and get solid information about it and really help it grow. So thank you for listening for this longer than I thought it was going to be video, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you.